Good evening, everybody. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I hope all my Costco enthusiasts are happy and healthy and enjoying the summer and the first fruits in the garden. Today, I'm starting early. I'm doing this Wednesday instead of Thursday because tomorrow I will be at my nephew's year-end concert. He's going up a grade. And I got to be there to support him and go yay and cheer and make a lot of noise for everybody who's going up with this concert. So it's tonight instead of tomorrow night. There's going to be a few other changes as well over the month. Next week's video will be Sunday night instead of on a Thursday. And I'm going to introduce more of you to Larson. He's a friend of mine. He's been absolutely fantastic. He's amazing. And he wants to play around with the show a bit, put some titles, some music. I am in awe with what he's doing. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So bear with me. And my live broadcast may be moving over to Sunday night permanently. Don't know yet, but we're going to try. So that's why it's really important to hit the follow button, especially for the next couple of weeks, because things change fast. So have fun, enjoy, and tonight I am showing you how to make rhubarb orange muffins. Now, I got a question the other day from my next door neighbor. Lovely lady, but she was a little unfamiliar with rhubarb. We've all grown up with it, but how familiar are we with it? I have two plants, as I said earlier. One's over 100 years old. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's of the red variety. Now, I'm told there are two varieties of rhubarb. One's red, one's green, and I don't know if it's like peppers, where the green is not as ripe as the red. I don't know. All I know is that one of my rhubarb plants in the front is green and the one in the back is red. Pretty much any time of the year that I cut it to it. Now, when you pull rhubarb from the stalk, main stalk, you get this end. Don't eat that end. Just cut it off. And this end has this big green leaf attached to it. Cut off the leaf too, because you don't want to eat the leaf. Just like that. Now, I like paring knives like this when I'm in my garden because I can get into the plant and cut if I have to. More important when I'm dealing with melons, things on the vine, rather than rhubarb, because like I said, you just pull off for rhubarb. But that's where a paring knife is really, really helpful. Now, there are a lot of paring knives. Cutco itself sells 6 of them. I personally like the 4-inch. Mom likes the 2 3/4 inch. Pick one that fits your hand that you like. Beyond that, don't worry about how long or how short it is, if it's wider, narrower, whatever. Paring knives like you, but you have to pick them to fit you. Like any knife, you have to pick the knife that suits you. So, when you get produce from local farmers market or from your backyard because you planted it, you're going to get little bits like that. See that bruise? That was from hail. We just cut those out and toss them away. Compost. Hey, Tara. So, rhubarb is nice and long, so cut it into lengths, manageable lengths. And today we want to cut this in really thin, fine sections. So, I made 3 horizontal cuts. I'm going to turn my rhubarb over like this and do another long cut. That gives me a whole bunch of sections. Now, Cutco has a wedge lock. Keep your hands away from the blade. Professional chefs use a pinch. Either works, doesn't matter. The important part is how you hold your fruit and vegetables, because you want to be moving your fingers back as you move forward. So here's hoping you can actually see this. If you leave too much, it doesn't work. Do you see the motion I'm using? Forward to side. It gets my rhubarb out of my way, the side motion, and it keeps it in a nice pile. Now, some people will skin the rhubarb before they start. You're more than welcome to do so. You don't have to, but you can. Now, I have a lot of rhubarb already cut, so I'm not going to worry about this. Yes, it's going to be recycled. It's not a big deal. I have a compost heap. The next thing we have to do is zest an orange, or grate it. One orange will grate a lot, give you a lot of zest. Now, I like to buy orange juice when I'm baking, because I can never guarantee how much juice I'm going to get from the orange. And I don't have to cut 2 oranges. So if you want more juice in your orange, stick it in the freezer for an hour. Then roll it, and it becomes really, really juicy, and it's easier to juice. But I'm lazy, cheap. Hi Linda, I just got my visit not to work. It went to 0 battery power. So we changed cords, changed plugins and everything. Hey Andrea, nice to see y'all everyone. So yeah, stick this in the freezer, let it cool down, roll it, and then juice it. Or just buy the orange juice. When it's on sale, that's what I do. Now comes everyone's fun part. Walnuts, or in this case, pecans. Chopping nuts is interesting. The hard nuts, like almonds, don't chop. They go skittering when you try to cut them, unless your blade's heavy enough to hold them down. Now, do not try to sliver almonds with anything lighter than a cleaver. You'll lose fingers, and you'll be picking up almonds all over the kitchen for hours. I know. I didn't lose fingers, but I picked up almonds for 2 hours. I'm still locating some of them from last Christmas. My cats use them as toys. So, cleaver. This is literally the only reason I've had a cleaver, is nuts and seeds. Now you want small pieces. And the nice thing about this is it does it fast. Pecan is a very soft nut, so it's not as necessary for a heavy blade. It just helps. Now, as I said before, I don't have counter space. So a lot of my prep is done on my stove while the burners are cold, before I put food in the oven. Another nice thing about cutting boards, my stuff stays where it belongs. Disadvantage of using my stove like this is because it makes a lot of noise. But can you see how quick and easy it goes through? Just like that. Sorry to hear about the thunderstorm, Tara. And yes, please enjoy the replay. If you have questions, text me or post them. Okay. Now, I have the rhubarb, I have the pecans, I have the orange zest, and I have all the dry ingredients, which is flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. I do some prep beforehand, otherwise I would be spending all my time cutting and not talking, and this would be a 45 to an hour long video. I have a lovely neighbor who lends me her chickens to go eat my dandelions. She also has eggs from them. So this is orange juice and saffron oil. I don't have vegetable oil or canola oil. Now, the shell of eggs, hey Ruth, it has what has salmonella in it, on it. You don't, because I'm touching all this stuff right away, I don't want the salmonella possibly on my hands, so I had to go wash. Now, these are fun. When you mix your batter, you just want it slightly moist. You don't want it soaking, you don't want everything to be in good contact, just slightly moist. Because the more you play with muffin batter, the worse it gets. It starts to separate for some reason, doesn't hold together, and the muffins turn flat. So, just like that. I should mention before I forget, this recipe comes from a cookbook that was used to raise money for cancer research. It's called The Breast of Women, Breast Friends, Book 3. And it has lots of really good recipes in it, lots of interesting ones. So, now that the mixing stir has done its job, let me get this stuff off and out. Now, I often don't like these things because they're very hard to clean. This one, surprisingly not. I just keep doing this. And it falls straight out. Hey Cindy, how's it going? See? Just like that. Cooking spray. My favorite. So while I do this, there's a couple of events coming up this week. The Red Deer Farmers Market, I'll be there this Saturday from 8 till 12:30. And there is the Lacombe Farmers Market. That is Wednesday nights, tonight actually. And there is the Black Falls Market, that's Thursday. And Bentley's is on Saturday afternoons from 1 till 3:30. think that's all of them. Okay. Soup ladles. Best way to pour out batter. Now, unlike muffins, they're not going to rise a whole bunch. Sorry, unlike cupcakes, they're not going to rise a whole bunch. So you want to fill them up, each of the cups, as much as you can. The ladle allows me to monitor my portion sizes. Just like that. And at this point, I need to set my oven. These are going to bake for about 27 minutes in the oven. So, just like that. These make really good breakfast muffins or dessert muffins. And Munchkin, who absolutely is one of the pickiest eaters you've ever met, her favorite food is poutine. Which, nothing wrong with poutine. I love poutine as much as the next person. I don't know about you, but I couldn't eat poutine morning, night, and dinner every day. 365. She could. She's tried. Mom won't let her. So, Red Deer Farmers Market is by Lindsay Thurber High School in Red Deer. The Lacombe Farmers Market is down by the Ball Diamonds Memorial Park. Sylvan Lakes is down by the beach. Lakeview Drive. And Black Falls, I believe, is at the Memorial Center. All fantastic markets. Have amazing fresh produce and amazing products there. So, like I mentioned earlier, I had chickens visiting today. 5 of them. To eat bugs and dandelions and anything else they want to eat. Preferably not rhubarb leaves. They are not the healthiest things to eat. But I'm hoping they come back. I've had them here twice now and they did an absolute fantastic job. Doesn't mean I get to stop weeding, it just means I have help. So, the nice thing about Cutco, one of the nice things about Cutco, and one of my favorite things about Cutco, is it's dishwasher safe. It sterilizes. As many of you know, I was recertifying with all my food safety courses, special events, farmers markets, and general food safety. And it emphasizes in each of those courses that soap and water cleans physical dirt. It doesn't clean bacteria. It doesn't clean foodborne illnesses off of your utensils, your hands, things like that. So being able to sterilize which what a dishwasher, the heat from the dishwasher does, is absolutely fantastic. So, these are ready to go. I'm going to pop them into the oven. And 27 minutes from now, they'll come out. And look like this. Yes, I know. Excuse me, it's an old baking show trick, but you don't want to wait 27 minutes while it cooks. So. If you have any questions, please post, call me. My phone number, you can call or text me, is 403-392-1788. I'm always happy to answer your questions or place an order for Cutco for you. If you want to look at more Cutco products, you can check out my personal Facebook page, business page, at Sarah Fontenborn Cutco Independent Rep. So SARAHVON, capital C, capital U, capital T, capital C, capital O, at yahoo.com. And there's a link at the top that'll take you to my website and allow you to look at stuff. Hey Angela and Sandy, how are you doing? You can get a hold of me on Pinterest and Instagram. Pinterest is @Fontenborn, so VON_TETTENBORNC. Pinterest is Sarah_Rose_Fontenborn, SARAH_ROSE_VON_TETTENBORN. Facebook personal page is Sarah Rose Fontenborn, so SARAHROSEVONTETTENBORN. It sounds excessive, different ways you can get a hold of me, but not everybody has access to Pinterest or Instagram or Facebook. And sometimes people are tired of typing and texting and just want to hear a voice. So I'm happy to call you and happy to talk to you. Just call me, text me. As I said, with any questions or if you have an order, there are Canada Day specials. I'll have them up here in a couple days. The good news is that the barbecue set's on sale, as are the Homemaker Plus 8 and the, I want to say study, but it's not study. Small knife block. Studio. I need my trucks running in the right direction and get to their destinations. Yeah. So, have a good night, everybody. And I will talk to you later. Enjoy your muffins.